Hi Leos, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Cupid and I'm super duper excited to get into your 18 plus reading, okay? This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, okay? And if you're a cross watcher, then I can't stop you. So enjoy the reading, okay? Um, First, we're going to get into the current energy, and then we'll go from there, okay? So, if you have not heard this disclaimer before, then please understand that all energy is fluid. This is a reading for a large unseen collective. So some of these messages may not resonate with you and some might. All right? Please use your discernment. Understand that it is your responsibility to use your discernment. All right? And without further ado, let's get into the reading. Okay? So like I said, we want to get into the current energy for Leo. What is going on currently with Leo in the love/relationship department? We're going to get 3 cards. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with Leo. What is the current energy for Leo in love? What is the current energy for Leo in love? What is the current energy? Oh, we have the King of Cups. Okay, so I just want to say that this reading might be slightly different than the other zodiac readings I did because I haven't done them in a while and I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to do them. So, yeah, anyway, we have King of Cups and then we have 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right. I did want to get 3 cards, but for some reason I stopped there. Interesting. Oh. All right. Spirit told me to get these cards. Okay. We have 4 cards. Leo, this is about to be interesting. So we have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Coins reversed. Okay, I heard I don't want to change. I don't want to change. With this King of Cups, I'm getting like a baby, right? I'm getting like a grown man, but they're like a baby, right? This is somebody emotionally manipulative. I'm definitely getting, or somebody who it's almost like the way they express their emotions is fluid, yes, but it's coming off a bit immature. Okay. Then we have this 8 of Swords and then this 2 of Coins. Okay. I should put them in this order because this is how they were in the deck. So I feel like this is somebody, you're in a very stagnant place with this person, right? This is somebody who is almost trapped, right? They don't want to change. With this 8 of Swords, they are stuck in this feeling of victimhood, right? There's some type of self-victimization because we also have here the 7 of Wands. This person is very protective. This person is, they're defensive, right? That's why you're having this issue with them in the first place. It's because they are defensive. They don't want to change because in a lot of ways whatever it is that they need to change for, it makes them feel vulnerable, right? They don't want to feel vulnerable. I feel like this has a lot to do with commitment in your relationship, right? With this Knight of Coins reverse, this person, they don't feel ready to commit, right? There's a block in regards to them taking the step towards you, right? Being more committed, right? You guys could be young, right? With the Knight of Coins, you guys could be, young adults. I also see that you guys could just be, two single individuals, right? You're both still figuring your life out. You're both still, neither. I feel like this person, the fact that this is here, it's like they don't want to show up as this person. So this lets me know it's like you're not asking them to do too much, right? By that, I mean, whatever you're asking them to be or do, you're doing it, right? Whatever it is that they need to step up to be, you're doing it. It's not too much. The problem is that it's almost like they're running away from responsibility. With the Two of Coins, I often see this card as organizing, sorting even, right? Sorting through things. You know what I'm saying? Prioritizing even, negotiating. This is somebody who really doesn't want to do the work to make a partnership function. Or for some of you, I'm getting like a sense of overall maturity. This person may have a lot of adulting that they struggle with. And being in a relationship with you or taking things further with you, it makes them feel like they're forced to, to be responsible in a way that they quite frankly might not be ready for yet. Okay? So so they're defensive about it. They're sensitive about it. This is somebody, they could have outbursts. Okay? I heard I can't do it. This person, they say a lot of things. They say a lot of like definitive things. Like, I can't, this won't. They shut a lot of ideas down. And they always find some way of saying, they always find some reason why they can't. But the reality with the King of Cups, the fact that this King of Cups here, to me means that this person, they're perfectly capable. They're perfectly fine. They're just, it's a lack of commitment even to self. But anyway, let's get into our love messages. I want to know, what can you expect? What can you expect? That's the perfect question. What can Leo expect moving forward? And we're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. What can Leo expect moving forward? What can Leo expect moving forward? One card, please. We have Ace of Swords. What can Leo expect moving forward? This person could be a player low-key, right? But they might not present like that immediately, right? This is not somebody who's coming in all swagged out, trying to like show off, you know, their assets. This is somebody, they use their emotions to slut around or to get close to people and to build connections, right? They, and you know, that doesn't have, that sounds like, oh, why is that a bad thing? But in terms of situationships and, you know, harvesting people's energy and intimacy and whatnot, you know, this is something to be wary of. This person uses their sentimentality to feign intimacy or to gain intimacy so that they can, you know, exploit that person's intimacy. But this person, they can't commit. One more card, please. What can my Leos expect? I'm seeing a situation where you're going to be disappointed, right? I'm seeing that continuing to deal with this person, you're going to find yourself disappointed and eventually having to leave this connection behind. You have the Hangman here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is about you not only freeing yourself from this person and this toxic connection, right? He's like looking at her still. So I feel like you're going to be the person, you're going to be the one to leave them behind, right? This person, despite not being commitment oriented, they're still going to want to have access to you. They're still going to want to take as much as you're willing to give. But with the Hangman, I feel like this is your, and then like, see how her face is like looking away from him? It's like your perspective has changed. You shifted, and your perspective is no longer centered towards this person that you're interested in. And the way her hands are bound, I feel like this is about you recognizing this attraction or infatuation or situation. You're going to be recognizing it as a type of bondage, right? And bondage is coming through heavily here. So maybe you are into bondage or they are. Maybe you could have tied each other up at some point, but we have the Ace of Swords here, and you see how she's now has him bound to this bed, right? And I feel like this is like you trying to tie this person down, right? You trying to pin them down and in a lot of ways force them to commit, force them to make a choice, right? Because we have those Two of Coins, right? This person is struggling or stalling, making a decision, right? They don't really want to sort out, you know, their hot mess, right? They don't want to prioritize or determine if something stays or goes. They don't want to do the work of kind of organizing their life. This person is not very organized. They might not be very responsible at all, like I was saying before. But this here is like you, I'm seeing like heavy conversations, confrontation, and I see you leading this conversation of trying to get this person to stay or commit or, you know, keep these promises. But right after that, we have the King of Wands, and the way they're embracing here and the fact that it's right after the Eight of Swords, and that Eight of Swords is like snuggled right in between this Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. It's almost like attempting to keep someone bound to you, right? But not being able to. And this person, in a lot of ways, it's like when I see this King of Wands, I see somebody making a promise, right? I do see somebody telling you what they can do, offering you something. But the fact that there is disappointment, this disappointment is so evident throughout the spread. And so it's like maybe you accept this offer at first, but it's a consolation prize. It's not what you really want. The fact that this is a king, right? We have a king twice. So this is somebody perfectly capable, right? Somebody mature. You don't need to overly sympathize with them because they are just going to exploit your sensitivity. This is somebody who is choosing to be somebody who cannot give you what you're asking for. I'm seeing somebody, if you're dealing with a man, they're telling you, all I can offer you is dick. I like you. I do. I like spending time with you. I like hanging out with you, but I can only give you dick. And you have to understand, like, even here, right, with the Ace of Swords, and I know this is the tarot of sexual magic, but also this is a conversation in a bed. This person really can't offer anything beyond something fun in the moment. Even their friendship is hollow, right? And that's not to say that this person is mean or this person is bad, but what they're seeking is superficial. And I feel like what you're seeking from them is not. Then we have this Five of Cups here. And I feel like this is kind of showing somebody apologizing, but I also get the feeling of this person not changing, right? Because like I said, I feel like for some of you, you are going to try and either continue to convince this person, or you might try and convince yourself that you're okay with this dynamic. But I see, like I said, you being apologized to here. This person coming to you and saying, oops, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean that, right? And you constantly having to forgive this person. And I see that wearing on you, right? We have this grave in the background. It drains you. This is something that's going to drain you in this connection. And that's going to kill this connection, right? I mean, and this connection is on life support anyway, just for the simple fact that we have an issue with commitment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's already on thin ice. The fact that like the constant disappointments are going to wear at you. And like I said, it's going to lead to this Hangman, this shift in perspective, okay? Let's get some more cards from this I forgot what this deck is called, but we're going to get some cards from here. Spirit, can I please just get one card? What can my Leos expect? What can my Leos expect? We have the Empress. What can my Leos expect? Four of Pentacles. What can my Leos expect? Eight of Swords again, but this time reverse. And then we actually have, what is this? Is this a king? Oh, we have the King of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Leo, first of all, I want to say standing out overall is your chest. So this person thinks that you have a beautiful chest. Your boobs could be large, round. I feel like they think overall your shoulder, chest area, they find to be very alluring. This person likes to give you hugs, okay? This person might like to wrap their hands around your shoulders or put their hands on your shoulders, okay? But yeah, that's coming through, okay? I just have to say it because I will literally forget once we get into the reading. I'll forget about all of the 18 plus stuff. So anyway, so Leos, I feel like here with the with the Empress, I feel like you, based on the current energy, what you can expect is that you're going to want to give this person grace, right? And you have free will. You can do whatever you want, okay? But just like I said, based on the current energy, I see you giving this person grace, being patient with them, right? I heard giving them time. You're going to want to play it cool and not seem too invested, or you don't want to seem too overbearing, right? This woman, her eyes are closed in this card, and it makes me think of you like, you know, closing your eyes and holding your head back and just trying to stay zen, right? Trying to stay peaceful, trying to keep it cool, keep it cute, keep it demure, because you don't want to overwhelm this person or create any more problems. But I feel like this is going to lead to this Ace of Swords moment, because you guys are a mismatch. This person is a King of Cups. You're coming off as an Empress, right? You're coming off more secure, a lot more mature, and this person is coming off a bit more narrow focused. And that focus, high key, is their freedom and what they can gain from other connections. This person could be an energy vampire, right? That's coming through, but it's going to lead to you kind of having this breaking moment, right? For some of you, this is going to happen in bed, where you're going to not be able to hold back and you're going to speak up. Some of you, this conversation, when you speak up, it might come off harsh, right? Harsher than you intended. But I feel like it's a situation where you can't hold back. And I also feel like this person feels like they're going to feel like they can't get away, right? It's going to be a situation where they feel like they can't really avoid this conversation. All right. With the Four of Pentacles, however, I see you guys. I heard reach an impasse, right? I see you guys not... The resolution is going to simply be that you guys don't want the same things, right? This is like hitting a brick wall, right? I feel like this person is going to lay out everything they have to you, what they can, and it's going to be so clear. It's going to be undeniable. This moment that you guys have where you gain clarity. For some of you, it might not be a new conversation. It could be an old conversation, a conversation you've already had multiple times. But in this moment, it's just going to be blatantly clear, undeniable. And quite frankly, it's going to feel like the final moment, you know, in a lot of ways, a goodbye. With this Eight of Swords here, I feel like the fact that it's reversed, and we also have an Eight of Swords in the first lineup where we were talking about the current energy, I feel like this is almost like realizing that no, it's not that they don't want to commit, it's they don't want to commit to you, and you release them with this Eight of Swords reverse. You're keeping them stuck, you're keeping yourself stuck, and you're going to release this person, you know, with that in mind, that oh no, that entrapment they felt before, that was the entrapment of, you know, not to hurt anybody's feelings, but that was the entrapment of basically playing pretend with somebody that they don't actually want a commitment with, right? This person, you know, they couldn't actually be free or feel free in a situationship with you because you guys were not wanting the same things, right? And so it's almost like you are both keeping yourselves imprisoned, okay? And so, and I'm looking at this Eight of Swords here, and you see this man who, he's like sick in bed or hurt in bed, and then like a doctor or this guy peeking under the covers and examining him. It's almost like that self-examination, like what's going on? Like, what's going on under the covers, right? Let me lift these covers myself, right? You know? So that's pretty much what you can expect in terms of this connection, Leos. Before we go, I am going to get some overall advice for you. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to pick a message from the message jar, and then I'll pull a card from my oracle deck. All right, so Spirit, please give me one advice, one message of advice overall for Leos. What is Leo's overall advice? Can I just have one, please? Leo's overall advice. One message, please. Okay. You see this one stuck? Alright. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to get our oracle card and then we'll look at them at the same time, okay? So, Spirit, one message of advice for Leo. What is Leo's overall advice? I heard I can't do it, right? I can't do it. I'm looking at this and I'm like seeing this guy in bed like croak, I can't do it. I can't do this anymore, right? And then that's right under this 5 of Cups and then the 2 of Coins. It's almost like this person, like, you're going to try. Maybe for some of you, this person is going to want to try, or they're going to, y'all going to still try and be friends or something. And it's just going to, like I said, get to a point where you're still forgiving them. You're still letting it go. You're still, and it just makes things worse, right? And notice how even he is sick, on the brink of death, laying in bed. Like I said, it's draining. For some of you, it could be a situation where you both become drained from this situation. What is Leo's overall advice? Oh, I heard it's not too late. You have noon at the bottom of the deck, right? And it was reversed. You know, that's always like a 50-50 for me. But I feel like it's almost like a half empty, half full situation, right? There's still time left in the day. You're not out of time. You can always make a new decision, right? Maybe you said one thing before. Well, guess what, honey? It might be a little embarrassing, but you can always change your mind. You can always say, wait, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Or I didn't really mean that. Or when I said that, I thought this, right? You're always able to go back. Maybe not back in time, but you're always able to make something right? It's never too late to set the record straight, okay? So your oracle card said entrapment, right? And I think that is so fitting because this was really about, like I said, keeping yourself in a place you don't want to be, right? This person keeps staying in a place where they shouldn't be, and you trying to keep a person around that doesn't want to be with you, or trying to make a relationship work that is really non-sustainable. This card is about, releasing and not letting yourself become a home to all these negative attachments, right? Feeling overcrowded, cluttered, right? Feeling invaded even, okay? So I feel like your overall advice is to release yourself from these bindings, right? You might need to do a cleanse, right? Because I'm seeing somebody dirty, but I'm also seeing like bubbles and suds, right? Like if you were to get in the water. And so you might need to do some type of spiritual cleanse in order to like help release some of this energy, okay? Maybe even a cord cutting for some of you, all right? Ooh. Oh my gosh, this message says don't waste time. You are being warned. Some of you in this group watching, Leos, you are being warned. Remember I said this noon card came out in reverse, right? Almost saying like, yes, there's time. You're not out of time. But the fact that it was upside down, it's almost like it's ticking. The clock is ticking. You still have time, but time is running out, right? Half full, half empty. This can be what you want it to be. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'm hearing you don't need to have a conversation because this was right underneath, but I saw it in reversed as well. So I feel like You don't need to have a conversation with this person. There's no conversation to be had. You've had conversations. I'm hearing that as well. That's another reason it was in reverse, because you've already done that. That was in the past. And has it gotten anywhere? Has it, made this easier or more enjoyable, or has it complicated things further? Has it created more confusion? Has it created more tension, more drama? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a relationship shouldn't be complicated, right? We shouldn't be begging people to be with us or stay with us or give us their time or energy, right? Whenever you're in a situation and you realize, oh no, it's not mutual, you really just gotta go. And there's no need to explain that, because the other person knows that they're not giving as much as you are. The other person knows that they don't care as much as you do. So they really don't need you to explain anything about why you're no longer being their friend. And if they do, then they're clueless. Do you really want to make it your responsibility to teach somebody all that? Some of you, yes, but for me, no. Okay, so anyway, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to rant a little bit at the end, but I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leos. I sure did. If you did enjoy it, or you felt it resonated, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know what you think. And if you would like to see me again or know when I post new videos, then make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, Leos.